ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We will survive.
Roderick Morrow, the black guy who tips, is here, and joining us out in the field. You're out there somewhere in a farmer's market selling watermelon. Let me welcome the watermelon man himself, Mr. Gary Sessoms. Welcome. Hello. Welcome.
Hello, hello, hello.
Live show. Live show. Good afternoon to you. Apparently, somebody who listens to the show tracked you down and said, you tell us what happened. How'd you end up here?
Yes. Somebody that knew you tracked me down, and here I am.
Okay.
What is it exactly that you do as the watermelon man?
What I do is I'm a farmer also. But my crop of choice is watermelons, of course. I sell and distribute watermelons in Northern Virginia. Live in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, but my distribution is in Northern Virginia.
Mm.
So every day you drive up and you park your truck and you sell.
Well, actually, we have a setup of 8 tents. We sell yellow, orange, red seeded, which is the #1 seller, the one that's highest in demand, watermelons. But we also sell things such as tomatoes, mango, sour sap leaves, ramadans, lychees, things that you might not normally have access to that are healing for the body. So
wait, so how did you decide on being the watermelon man if you sell so many different things? What was it about watermelon that made you go, this is who I am?
Yeah, it goes back to, most of us have a connection with watermelons from our childhood. Either we were at our grandfather's house or cousin's house, and in the afternoons, once it cools down, they'll cut open a watermelon and share, sit around a tree, and just have a good time. So it's I call it a bringing people together fruit. As well as being one of the healthiest fruits that you can consume in your body. So, yeah.
We've talked about watermelon. We've talked about watermelon being the source of economic growth for Black people on the heels of emancipation, and it was so lucrative for Black people that, of course, the power structure had to demonize Black people around the notion of eating watermelon and making fun of Black people eating watermelon. And to this day, there are Black people that will not eat watermelon in public, from the Rhine. How have you turned that around in terms of your business?
Like I say, my connection, is from my childhood to watermelons. And I think all people that come to me, whether it is Afro Americans, Blacks, whites, Indians, is something that they can connect to. So yeah, it's something that
are there other men out there? By what I mean, like, you watermelon man, is it like a tomato man? Is it like do y'all meet up? Is it beef between y'all? Like, what's that like?
Oh, no. We all kind of, it's a small circle. So, it's good to have support. Nobody can understand the struggles of a watermelon man but a watermelon man. We just make it look easy.
So it's like a league. So it's like a community of watermelon men. Y'all, it's a bunch of y'all.
Oh yes. No doubt.
What is the struggle, Mr. Sessoms?
Oh, what do you mean when you say what is the struggle?
You said only we know the struggle. What's the struggle?
The struggle is, especially for us and for me in particular, quality is my number one concern. I always want to provide the best to people, and to do that with the watermelons on a consistent basis is a challenge. I always tell people, we don't sell T-shirts and hats. We can't decide, what quality that we want. Um, we have to depend on, of course, our knowledge, but we have to depend on the heavens above to decide when it gets water, when it gets sunshine, what the temperature is. For an example, if you can be in the same field, I can pull a watermelon out of a field that hasn't had rain in 15 days. I can pull a watermelon out of the same field, same vines that had water 2 days ago. The one that had water the least amount of time before the harvest is going to be the sweetest. So, but then it's also a time clock ticking as far as when you have to pull the watermelon. You can't wait sometimes. So, and to be able to do that 26 weeks out of the year on a consistent basis, I start in April, I stop in October. And for the last 16 years, I've only missed 1 week. So,
wow.
So to be able to do that and have connections with other farmers, other growers on a consistent basis is a challenge.
What do you do from October till the next, like the next time? Like, is there other preparation? Is there other foods you're working with?
Yeah, no, it's preparation time. Equipment, land. You have to, of course, you somewhat neglect all of those things because you're working 7 days a week, sometimes 15, 16 hours a day. So you take the winter months to go in and work on equipment and get the land prepared and things of that nature. So yeah, it's a never ending circle. Yeah.
You're growing. We're talking with Gary Sessoms, the Watermelon Man. You can go to his website as well, the watermelonman.store. Do you grow the watermelons in North Carolina? Is that the best climate? Is Virginia a better climate? Where's the best place to grow watermelons?
Well, what happens is people will ask you all the time, what is the best place, and they will ask you what is the best time, and they will also say, like in North Carolina, I don't want a watermelon unless it's in season. Well, the good thing, because the world has opened up, we start in Florida. That's the only way I can get watermelons in April. So during April is watermelon season for Florida. We moved from Florida, and then I have growers in Georgia. So they come off next. That's their season. And then we move to South Carolina, and then to our fields here in North Carolina. We all have a season. As far as the land is concerned, as long as you have decent sandy land and there's some available in all of those states I just named, you just have to choose the right field to actually plant your watermelons in. So I would like to say North Carolina is the best because that's where I live. But in all reality, in all those states, you can get good watermelons.
Where are you right this minute? If somebody wants to roll up on you and get some watermelon, where are you right now?
I'm at 3987 Richardson Highway in Stafford, Virginia. We're here from 10 o'clock in the morning to anywhere between 7 and 8 o'clock in the afternoons. Now we're open 7 days a week. We were only 3, but the lines were so long that we had to spread the week out so people wouldn't have to wait 2, 3, 4 hours in line.
Wow, for a watermelon. So you have do you have black beauties, Mr. Sessoms?
Yes, there are 1,200 different varieties of watermelons. We carry about 12 different varieties, depending on the time of the year. The Sangria 800 being the number one seller because it's the dark meat, black seeds, and pretty stripes on the outside. And 99% of the time, it's going to be one of the sweetest and the juiciest watermelons that you can eat. Never throw away.
Do y'all have like watermelon competitions, like to see who making the best watermelons out of all the watermelon men?
We have overall there's the Watermelon Association, things of that nature that has competitions and state fair competitions.
You know how I can sign up to be part of the eating part of the competition?
I know that's right. That is for sure. But yeah, you gotta love it. Yeah.
Wow. How do I pick a good watermelon? Because I hear various information on TikTok. I don't know what to trust.
Right, exactly. Now, do you mean picking off the vine or picking while you're at the store?
Like I'm at the store. I'm like I need because I've never grown my own watermelon. I'm gonna go to the
Right.
experts like you, but how do I know I'm getting the best one?
Well, the difference between us, and that's what separates me from the store, has have nothing against stores because
Mm.
they feed us also, but the odds are against you because what they have to do if we sell to a store, which we do also, we have to pull the watermelon about 10 to 12 days before it's ready. So the ripening
Mm.
process actually happens in the transport, storage, and then finally distributing it to the warehouses of the actual stores. And then after about 12 days, the watermelon comes to you. Um, so just that alone, the odds are against you. But what you can do is when you knock on a watermelon, it should have a hollow sound. People say, well, it needs to have a yellow bottom. There are varieties that the bottoms never get yellow. But then if the varieties that do, the bottom can be yellow, but it can be overripe. So you have to
Mm.
know the sound when you're tapping on the watermelon exactly what you're listening for, but it needs to
Okay.
be some of hollow sound. But
Okay.
we're from field to your table. Um, from the time we pull the watermelons to the time you get it, it's going to be anywhere between 1 and 3 days.
So
It'll be
Wow.
that's why y'all lines is 4 hours long.
Yes.
right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, watermelon gains its majority of water that it pulls from the vine in the last 2 weeks. If you get a watermelon out of a grocery store, you will notice you pick up one of ours, it'll be the same size, but ours will weigh more because it drew that water and it was on the vine when it actually ripened. So
Mm. Mm.
yeah.
That sounds. I just cut up some watermelon, and I know that it's nowhere near what yours tastes like. We're talking with the watermelon man, Gary Sessoms. You have a lemon drop melon and a
Yes.
honey ham melon.
Yes.
What are those?
The lemon drop melon is a form of a honeydew, but it
Okay.
has a lemony aftertaste to it after you eat it. So if you love lemons, you're gonna love that melon. If you don't like lemons, you're gonna hate that melon. Um, but we also have what we call a canary, which is yellow on the outside, has the same texture as a honeydew, but it's extremely sweet and it has a rich taste to it. Um, that in the melon family, outside of a cantaloupe, is my favorite. Is the canary.
Mm.
Mm.
Now,
Yes.
what about this honey ham? Does it taste like pork?
No, it actually tastes more like honey. It has a honey aftertaste to it. Tastes
Mm.
like a honeydew with a little bit of honey. Um,
Damn.
yeah,
You
yeah,
also you also have a pink pineapple.
yes,
Are you
yes.
selling a pink pine? Please tell where does one even learn how to cultivate a pink pineapple?
The pink pineapple is going to be the plus to that. Pineapples have a tendency to be sweet anyway, but the pink pineapple is going to have a richer pineapple taste, and it's going to be slightly sweeter than your standard yellow pineapple.
Mm.
Those have been very, very, very popular. Um, yeah,
I'm looking at your pink pineapples and your mangoes, which look incredible.
yes.
We think about these as Caribbean fruits.
Right.
Do you get them from seed? Like how? Who taught you how to do this?
Now a lot of those things like the soursop, which is the most healthy fruit or vegetable that you can put in your system. We have connections overseas to people that we've been dealing with for years. That's what they do, and they have the same quality standards that we do. Um, and that's what
Have
really draws people to us is having all those unique fruits and vegetables that are very, very healthy for the body. And I always tell people, I guess a good example is most people throw away the watermelon rind after you eat it. And we were taught as a child, don't swallow the seed or it'll grow in your belly, and don't eat the rind because it's going to make your stomach hurt, right?
Mm.
And
Mm.
it's just the opposite. The rind is the most nutritious part of the watermelon. I always tell people you take that rind, you juice it, has a bland taste to it, add it with a dominant fruit like mango or peach. And you would be amazed of all the benefits that you can get out of the watermelon rind. And the same for the seed that we were taught as growing up to throw away. That's one of the most healthiest part of that watermelon is the watermelon seed.
Have the tariffs had any impact on you importing some of
Yes.
these?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It has. It has. It's made, especially the soursop is probably the number one export that we get that has the highest demand. And it's been a little bit more challenging this year than it's ever been to be able to obtain. So,
what's the most amount of watermelon anybody's ever bought from you at one time?
probably somewhere around not being on the wholesale side, just on the resale side. 62. I remember that, gentleman.
60.
Yeah.
How do you even move 62 watermelons?
Yeah, he had a pickup truck. He had came and purchased the watermelon from us for the first time. He went
the
back
dealer.
home.
He the plug.
Yeah, he the watermelon plug in his
Plug,
city.
yeah. Yo.
That man was about to get elected mayor. He was gonna be giving out watermelons and turkeys.
Well, that's exactly what he did. He purchased the watermelon. He went home and ate it. It was his first time. The next day he came back. He said, "I want 62 watermelons, and I'm gonna give them to all my neighbors. It's the best thing I've ever had." He said, "It reminded me of the taste of a watermelon."
And that man went on to become Barack Obama. Okay, them people
all
loved
his
him
neighbors
after
that. I'm sure he got neighbor of the year.
Yeah.
Yes. The watermelon man is here, Gary Sessoms. Is this a good living? I know you've been doing this for a long time. Is it worth it?
It of course pays the bills. It you have to have a passion for it. You know what I mean? And you have to have a purpose. Last year, actually, I had decided not to do it anymore. I was going to quit. And always it's a 3-hour ride home from here back home for me. And I take that time. I don't listen to the radio. It's my meditation time. And it was my last day. It was October the 28th, I think it was. And I had decided I wasn't coming back. I was going to retire from this, and I was done. And God don't talk to me much, but during that meditation time, he said to me as clear as day, Gary, this is not about you. And he began to play in my head for 3 hours all the people that I came in contact with the 16 years that I've been doing this, and how he has been able to have an effect on their lives through me.
If you were to step down, would someone take your place? Is there a succession plan? Is there a watermelon man, junior watermelon boy?
Yeah, I have a son, Ryan, who is gonna take over the business.
Okay.
I retire. Yeah.
Do you call him watermelon boy, like kind of like how Superman got Superboy? That's his son.
Look, he's not as crazy about that as I am. So all his shirts say Sessoms Farms. So
okay. Well, what about watermelon, sir? You can give him something elevated, you know.
Yeah, that's right.
Watermelon, sir.
It'd probably be cute when you little, you know what I mean? But once you get older, it's like, hey man, y'all gotta calm down on the boy.
That's right. Yeah. And I didn't choose this. People chose it for me. So
that's right. You wear it well. What's the price range for one of these? I'm looking at that Black Beauty, and can you ship this? Because I can't be driving all the way down there to get it. I went online to buy, because the Black Beauty, people were talking about this Black Beauty. I want a Black Beauty, and now I want a pink pineapple. How can we get them if we can't drive to you?
We're actually setting up now. This has been a hurricane year, but we're setting up online that they're soursop #1, because that's the #1 healing fruit and vegetable. We're gonna be able to ship that, soursop leaves and pink pineapples, and then we're working on something on watermelons. The challenge with a watermelon is so heavy. Our average watermelon is 35 pounds. So shipping,
yeah.
I know them post people gonna hate to see you coming, boy.
Yeah, that's kind of our niche, is having a fresh seeded watermelon off the vine, like you did back in the day, weighing anywhere between 30 to 60 pounds. We've had them up to 70.
Wow.
So that's kind of our niche market. We got people coming on a regular from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Baltimore, Washington, Norfolk, every day to have this experience. So
All right, I might need to do a field trip.
Yeah.
Damn it. North Carolina, you say,
No,
Virginia, you say,
yeah, we're in Stafford, Virginia, so
Mm.
and you own your own farm.
correct.
I
Mhm.
love it. And land is so important right now. How much space do you need to do the fruits that you're doing?
You can have a small space in your backyard and have enough to uh,
Mm-hmm.
subsidize your family as far as fruits and vegetables. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but again, we have a lot of connections, and that's what enables us to do it at the volume that we actually do it at.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
parents have they grow watermelon and stuff in their backyard, all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
I do have, yeah. I told you I ate that watermelon on the air. That was my mama watermelon. She came through
I
and
did
hooked us up.
ride. You
Okay.
out there doing, I love it.
Let me ask you this though. As the watermelon man, did you celebrate when you found out the comedian Gallagher died, or was you like was he good for the game or he was bad for the game?
I don't even know him, so I guess it's
Okay. Okay. I hear you. I see
yeah.
what you're saying.
I love that he don't know him.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know him.
All
Yes.
he did was bust watermelons. As a fan of watermelon, I was like, the jokes nothing's this funny to be wasting all that watermelon.
Correct. All right, y'all, if you are in Stafford, Virginia right now, go get y'all the watermelon, the pineapple, you got the soursop, all of that, 3987 Richardson Highway, Stafford, Virginia. You'll be there 7 days a week from
7 days a week from
10 to
10 to 6, and we're usually here. We close at 6, but people are still coming. We're shut now. We end up being there to probably 8 o'clock most of the time. So
and you're saying there's a line and a wait for
and a 3-hour
several
drive
hours.
home.
yeah. But we by before we were only doing 3 days. Once we added the 7 days, that's brought our lines down tremendously.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of having a 4-hour wait, you might have to wait 30 minutes or so. So yeah.
Okay. All right. That's amazing. Well,
Yeah.
it was a pleasure meeting you. I plan on, we're going to check you out. I'm definitely coming back through. Nice to meet you. Yes.
Like
and then I can stop by, pick up Rod on the way down. I don't know. Is that
it's further down, but I had to meet you there.
Okay. All right. We meet in the middle. I love it. Nice to meet you, Mr. Sessoms.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
We're ready. We're prepared. Do not give in to fear. We are fearless. This is not the time to be afraid. This is a time to stand up and fight back and to resist any temptation for them to divide us. We're in this together. The rule of law is on our side. We will not give in, not give up. We will not capitulate. We will not bow. We will not bend. We